Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Mackie and Amanda. I'm Mackie.
I'm Amanda.
And we're the Spooky Boos.
For those of you who don't know, we did a live earlier today.
Yes.
If you guys haven't seen part 1 of the investigation of my new house, go check it out because that's definitely necessary for this video, but we will give you a quick rundown of the history anyways. So on that live, we asked you guys questions that that you thought we should ask tonight in part 2.
So in part 1, we came and investigated your house. We were planning on doing the entire thing, but we were getting so much evidence that we'd been investigating for so long that the spirits literally told us they got tired and wanted us to come back another night to finish off the bedrooms. And the bedrooms, I feel like, are the most interesting parts.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. Maybe I tell you when we get in there?
Okay.
Or do I tell you now? I'll give you a quick rundown before we do. For those of you who haven't seen part 1, go check it out because this definitely is just a little supplement. You won't get the full story otherwise. We are the second owners of this house, and the previous owners, both of them passed away inside the home just about a month before we bought it. Which I didn't realize it was that close.
So fresh.
It's pretty recent, but that stuff doesn't really bother me. One day we were having a family dinner. We were all sitting down at this table, and my mom goes, you know what I was just thinking? Because there were 3 people who lived on this property. You know, it was this husband and wife, and their daughter actually had a home on this property as well. And all 3 of them ended up in body bags. This is what my mom said.
Yes.
I was like, put down my fork.
Yeah.
You know, thanks, Mom.
Thanks for that. New homeowner.
Yeah, it was like
that.
It's like the first week of us owning the home.
That's great to have that.
That's besides the point. Everything that's here seems super positive. We don't really have any bad experiences. Even Brendan and I were talking today about the old house.
Yeah.
Like, we sleep so much better here than at the old house. And we really felt like there was something negative there. We sleep so much better here than at the old house. And we really felt like there We sleep so much better here than at the old house. So now being here, it's just, I don't know if you feel how much lighter this house is.
Yeah, your old house was definitely like heavy a lot of the time. And we were saying on the live that we made plans so many times to like do an investigation at your house, and we'd go and it'd be nighttime, and then you'd be like,
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to. You're like, it
couldn't.
just feels heavy, or like something bad is here.
Yeah.
And so we just like, it's just way different. And then you bought this house, you're like, let's investigate it.
Like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm editing this. Was that a full shadow person that just walked down the staircase? What you're seeing is obviously the reflection of the window behind us, and that's the staircase reflecting. So the staircase is in front of us when we're sitting there, and that was just a full shadow coming down. And if you saw the last video, you would know that Amanda specifically was saying that every time she goes up the staircase, it sounds like someone follows her up. And now there's a shadow man walking down the stairs. Okay, rewind.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to. You're like, it
couldn't.
just feels heavy, or like something bad is here.
Yeah.
And so we just like, it's just way different. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. You're like, it just feels heavy, or like something bad is here.
Yeah.
And so we just like, it's just way different. I don't want to. You're like, it just feels heavy, or like something bad is here.
Yeah.
And so we just like, it's just way different. And then you bought this house, you're like, let's investigate it. And I came and we investigated right away without even any hesitation. So.
And we just had the most amazing evidence. We had one comment. We had something that said, or somebody that said, I think it was something along the lines of, this video was almost hard to watch because we stopped for every single noise that happened to be like, did you hear that?
It was just crazy.
And there was so many of them that it was hard.
It was very difficult. It was like non-stop, just loud noises.
No, we literally were running up the stairs, down the stairs.
Yep.
So
to and fro. And so we decided now would be a good time to come back and do it. I guess, should we make our way into the room?
We've got the questions from the live stream.
Yes.
So be sure how you hop on live streams because sometimes we incorporate you guys in our videos. We really want your help and your opinions and input. So we've got your guys' questions. We've got our equipment.
Let's go.
Okay.
Because I opened it and a stench came out. Is that normal?
Huh?
I opened the door and like a strong stench came out of it.
Like an inset? I
don't know, maybe.
Okay, let me see. It's my inset.
Okay. The air in here is so much more different than the air in all the other rooms.
You know what? That's so funny. I was actually thinking the same thing. It's almost like thicker. Like,
yes, exactly.
I don't know what other word to use.
It's way thicker.
Please don't judge the mess. Moving.
Anyone who saw part 1 is said on the Spirit Talker app scroll, and that day, literally like 30 minutes or an hour before then, Brendan had this scroll and you guys were trying to figure out where you should put it in the house.
And I didn't even want it in the house. I wanted it in the garage.
Yeah. And so it was out by the kitchen and that's where you put it. And then it said scroll and you're like, oh my God, do you know what room it's in? And I'm like, no, isn't it in the kitchen? And you're like, no, he moved it to this room. And this is the scroll that he had hung up.
Like literally it was rolled up top to bottom like a scroll.
Yeah.
And that was hanging. That mirror was hanging there. So he took down my mirror to hang up that scroll.
Men.
No,
Men
but
and their knickknacks. Anyway, yeah, so it was this scroll, and there was a specific reason why we like freaked out about it going in this room.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry.
What?
Never mind. I thought I heard a humming, but...
Okay. We had asked like where we should go next to investigate, and it said scroll.
Yes!
This room. Now, you can tell why this room is significant.
Okay. Like we were saying in the beginning of the video, the last previous owners, they designed this house, and both passed away in it within a week of each other, which is kind of sweet. From what I was told, this room that we're in, the master bedroom was upstairs, but I don't think they used it much towards the end because they couldn't get up the stairs. And so they were sick for a while and were on hospice. And this is the room that they stayed in. And you can kind of tell by, this is what the real estate agent said when we could have him talking about it. I don't know if you can see it indented here, but that was from the bed. So that's the information that I have. And I just want to be upfront that it might not be 100% accurate, but the fact that it led us here when we were talking about it, and that was what I was previously told, just makes me believe it a little bit more.
Have you like experienced anything else in this room at all?
I mean, I haven't spent that much time in this room, to be honest. I'm planning on turning it into like a home gym, just because I don't have kids.
I thought you told me you were going to turn it into the nursery because you have one on the way. Starting that rumor again.
Thanks. No.
Just kidding, everyone.
But yeah, just like turn it into a workout room. So really, I haven't done anything in here. Brendan brought most of his stuff and his clothes in here, but I haven't spent much time.
Alright, well, I know when we came in here that one night, there's that huge bang in this closet right here, so there's gotta...
I completely forgot about that.
Oh, great, and you have two mirrors facing each other. That's just perfect.
Oh, that was unintentional.
We should do the Estes method in the portal.
What's Somebody in the comments said they wanted you to go under, so.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I think the cat balls were so phenomenal last time. We should put in the clip of what happened.
Oh my God.
For me, that was amazing. Like, if
Yeah.
you can, put it in.
Okay, let's bust out some cat balls.
And maybe turn on your Spirit Talker app
Okay.
on your phone. Not
All right.
sponsored, but I know a lot of you guys ask what app we use. It's a Spirit Talker app.
Yeah, it's just called Spirit Talker app. That's it.
That's it. This is gonna sound odd, but I feel really called to put one in the windowsill.
Windows.
What?
The window.
Windowsill?
Window. Oh, I just got those chills again.
Ooh. Should we put it in between the Stop, you look creepy.
Look.
Ooh. You look possessed when you did that.
Well, it literally is like deep in my spine, like right here, and it just makes my whole body go like. I don't know why it does that.
Makes your whole body go like, what? Should we put one in the portal?
Yes, one in the portal. Oh. Stay there.
And to any spirits that might be with us who reside in this house, first of all, excuse the mess while we're moving. But we have set up some cat balls. You probably recognize Mackie.
That's me.
She spent some time over here talking with you not that long ago. And you were great with communicating with cat balls. So we set up two, one in the windowsill and one in between those two mirrors on that mat. If you are able, you can walk up to either of the two cat balls just so you can let me know what you're talking about. Touch them physically and they should light up red and blue.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that went on for a long time. It was in the corner.
That was weird.
Hold on. That was really weird.
Oh, it almost went. Let me just try something.
Okay, I'm just gonna set this down and take a sip of water really fast. Sorry.
Come on.
It's gonna work.
I know it's gotta. Never. About the freaking music box?
What the last thing I said? It's gotta work.
It's gotta work.
Never.
Guys, I'm trying to fix this stupid thing.
Can you tell us a name? Give us a name. Who we're talking to?
Alright. Okay, let me reset this. Lady.
Hey, lady.
It just said lady.
I asked who was here with us.
Oh, is that lady? Yeah.
Is it, that came through saying lady. Is this maybe the lady of the house? Could this be, Vicky's mom?
You can trigger any of the devices if it is.
You were married to Bob?
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
1. How about this? If there's any spirits here that are willing to talk to us,
That says,
Johnson.
Huh.
Is there someone here with the first name or last name Johnson? Can you touch any of our devices we have set up? 3, 2, 1. Here's a crazy question. Should we do the Estes method first and see if that gets things going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Do you want me to go under?
Yeah, I feel like that's what that super chat suggested, and
Very true.
you're great at it.
Should I sit in the portal?
Oh, yeah. Bo Daddy.
It said the birdie.
Birdie.
Loud and clear.
right here.
Okay, here I go.
I'm looking for a notepad. Hello? While I'm looking for my notepad.
Don't you love her? Forgive me.
I said don't go down there at that same time. Did Mackie miss here? And did you say don't go down there in the spirit box as well?
Too late.
Okay, I was gonna say no notepad for me. And it is too late because she's already under. Yes.
In front of. Yep. Speak.
Okay, I'm gonna start asking questions. Is there anyone here with us right now?
Why?
Mackie and I just want to know. We're curious.
Such a good something.
Such a good what? Can you say that again? Burned.
Funny.
Do you think this is funny? What? Talking to Mackie and I? Can you tell us who we're talking to?
Mackie.
Yeah, Mackie's doing the Estes method. She was here a couple weeks ago. Do you reckon?
Music.
Do you reckon she was the one?
It's creepy.
She was the one playing music. Yeah, she was playing the guitar.
Have a brother.
She does have a brother. And,
with one arm. Haha.
with one arm. Am I talking to...
Something the women. Now.
Did you used to live on this property?
No.
No. And this said...
Get off this property, maybe?
Holy shit. And this said...
Cheers to...
Rome, I missed it. Get off this property.
Brendan.
Brendan's my husband. He's in the other room. Cheers to Brendan. Do you like Brendan? If you didn't live here, are you a part of this?
Had diabetes?
I think the old owner might have. Are you a part of this land? She's changing the sweep rate, it looks like.
Let go.
Let go. This said secret.
Baby.
This said secret.
And Anne, maybe?
One of our best friends just had their baby.
Wife.
His wife. It's scary here. No need to be scared.
It was the meds?
Can you tell us your name? Who we're talking to?
I finished.
Are there multiple...
More options.
Are there multiple
Please.
spirits here?
Something car. My best trophy wife.
What?
They were worried. Demon.
Who was worried?
No. The two.
The two last owners?
He comes and
It's weird that
in the process.
It said it's scary.
Right here.
It said it's scary.
Coming out.
And now it got really intense, I feel like.
Something I'm happy.
In the Estes method.
Look.
Look where?
Something heart. Get up.
That voice I heard through
Now.
the spirit box, it was so deep. Do you want us to get up? Go somewhere else?
There's music playing. We got you.
Frequent.
Discovery.
Discovery. Mackie and I were talking about this.
Are you okay with us?
The dig earlier. No. I'm not.
Something said no.
I'm not.
And then it went no.
I'm not okay.
He's dead. Or mom is dead?
I'm not okay with you guys. We only want to speak to positive spirits. Do you understand?
I'm freezing. I'm friends with people. Something cancer.
What's your name?
Pain medicine. Try to stay quiet. Try to go slow.
I'll be quiet for a minute.
Accept us into.
No.
Yes.
No. You're not welcome to stay here.
$12.
I was just gonna ask how many were here.
Monster.
Is that why you won't give me your name?
Hey. Help. Hauntings.
This is Joe.
I'm comfy.
I'm gonna pull Mackie.
Do you know us? It's an emergency.
I'm gonna pull Mackie out of the Estes method here in a
He's
second.
coming. Go to
Do you want
1-800
Do you want us to go somewhere?
chickens.
Go to my chair. I have chickens.
Find me.
No, I'm not gonna.
My home.
I'm not gonna play any games with that.
Knowledge. I acknowledge.
You acknowledge that
Ghost hunting.
You acknowledge that this is my home and that we're ghost hunting.
4 players.
We talked about playing a game after this and it was 4 players. That's weird.
The land.
We were talking about if it's the house or the land earlier. Do you want to talk about that again?
Had your shot.
Alright, I had my shot. So did you.
That's patience. History time. Personal trainer's room. You create.
This is the gym room.
Financial.
I'm gonna pull Mackie out. Is there anything else you want to say?
What in the heck was that?
Give you 15 seconds.
Oh, it gets better. Demon.
That's the second.
No.
Said that.
Must leave. Go home.
Oh, I heard that laugh from here. Him. Alright, I'm gonna pull her out.
Oh, mommy.
Okay, that's how I know you're okay.
I just got the worst pain in my ankle.
That was intense at the end. I heard that laugh come through.
You did?
Yeah.
It was so loud.
That was creepy.
Anything happen?
It was very overwhelming. It was like there was so many things. I don't know.
What it sounded like to me, there was one man with a deep voice. Like a deep, like, this is gonna sound weird, but like an old school, like, TV man's voice, like the Brady Bunch, the dad.
Yeah.
Like that, like an old school voice like that. And then there was a woman that sounded like another old school, like, it sounded like if you were watching, like, the Brady Bunch, how their voices were, like, very distinct.
Yeah.
Sound. It was a man and a woman like that. And then there was a younger guy.
It said that there was a lady here.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there was
And it
definitely
said
a
that-
woman that was like, oh, like,
And it said that there was a man here. It said him.
okay. Yeah. It definitely sounded like, honestly, like it's gonna sound like cliche or whatever, but it sounded like the husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a voice of like someone like raspy, like bad.
Yeah.
What does that say?
We are gathering energy.
Like not bad, but like raspy.
Uh-huh. It said demon quite a few times.
There's like, demon.
Yeah.
And then it sounded like a younger guy too.
Huh. Okay,
it was
interesting.
Like the same voices over and over again.
Yeah, and I asked, is there a younger guy? And it said the name Joe. Penelope. Huh.
Interesting. My foot's like asleep now.
Did you hear it, or do you remember it saying like 4-player game or like something like that? But I just thought that was such a coincidence.
That's so funny, actually. 4 players. Did anything make sense at all?
It was. It said, you said this too. You said my home.
I remember saying that.
And then it said like, I understand. I'm like, do you understand that this is my home?
Okay, what it sounded like. Okay, I remember this specifically because it happened like back to back, I think. But it was said in the raspy voice something, and then immediately the man's voice said my home.
Yeah.
Like he was telling something.
I actually got that impression, yeah.
Really?
Like
Okay.
there was like maybe they had experiences with hauntings, because you said hauntings too.
Yeah, like so clearly I remember it stopped and just went hauntings.
So
It's so clear.
I was like, I wonder if they experienced anything. And then I remember thinking they literally built the home. So probably not, but it also talked about the land.
There was one thing I remember that it said 2 things at once, and I said one of them, and then after I said one of them, I thought like the other one registered to me, and it said like 2 buried or something like that. And I think it was like for some reason the vibe I got was like that animals.
I was gonna say, because there's 2 animals buried. I don't know if I told you how many there were.
I don't know if you did. I just remember seeing the crosses out there.
You said, oh, that's right.
Either 2 or 3, I remember.
It said something about the chickens, and I'm thinking, do I need to put my chickens away?
No, but I remember seeing 2 buried, and like I didn't say it because something else came through, but I told myself like remember that.
Yeah.
And then like instantly when I heard 2 buried, like the animals popped in my head for some reason.
Right.
So I don't know, but it was just like it sounded like no one, like everyone was just like responding to each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounded like a lot of people were talking over each other.
That's what it sounded like. Like the raspy thing would say something and the man would say something to that and the wife would say something to the man.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, like, no. They sound like everyone was having a conversation.
Do we maybe turn on the spirit box for everyone to hear and ask those questions that people had in our lives?
Let's do that. Okay, so this thing said don't rush off and beware.
And it said don't rush off right when I went to go get
Oh yeah.
the notebook.
And I was gonna say it when you went to grab it, I was like thinking, because I remember like a lot of it this time, which I usually don't. And
The Estes
it just said Joe again.
Huh.
That's weird. But yeah, I don't usually remember much. And I was just like wondering why. And I think it's because most of the conversation, it felt like they were all talking to each other, like not really like trying to talk to you. So it's like I was just listening instead of like.
How I felt too.
That's crazy. Okay, instead of it like talking through me or whatever, it felt like I was just listening to the conversation they were all having with each other.
That is so funny. Okay.
So none of the cat balls or anything went off?
No.
I want to see
So
pictures of you.
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
I can find those super fast.
Amanda. The hair. Wait, no, you don't.
I almost changed.
Did you change a lot or something?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Wait, that picture? That looks like you died or something.
Expression picture. There she is.
Mama, I see spirits.
I don't know, sometimes I see little pictures of me when I was super young and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that, like, I was seeing demonic things at that age. So f***ed up.
How do we work it? Denise, we're all around you. Did you hear us? It said.
No.
Did you hear us?
No. To end off the video, we had done a live before we even started, and we wrote down the questions that you wanted us to ask through the spirit box. figured we'd turn it on. That's my cat. But yeah, we figured we'd turn on the spirit box to where you guys could hear too and then ask your guys' questions.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's get it. Should we do your spirit talker app?
Wow. She said wow. Alright. Okay, to the spirits here, we're going to ask you some more questions. We specifically want to talk to the spirits that live here.
Live here.
Can you say your name? Look it. Do you know their names? I heard Nick or Vic.
Vicky is their daughter's name.
Really? But it was the guy who said it. Did you mean Vicky? Alright, we're just gonna get into them. It's like a phone ringing.
Yeah, it was. I heard that too. What did that say?
I don't know, but I heard Vic again. 911. And the phone ringing?
To the
I'm sad.
I guess somebody wanted to know if there was anything that I could bring you. Or anything from the house that you missed that I could try and add to it.
I like...
What do you like?
It's them.
It's the...
Yeah, the family. What do you like?
Or what would you like? I got that rifle?
Yes! I'd like that rifle.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else? Is there anything else? I was having luck with this one. Alright, this is your last chance to tell us if you want anything else brought to the house. A plaque. They do rituals. Why does he say these things?
I just want to ask, do you guys know that I have chickens on the property again?
I heard you like them. Like really quiet in the background. You like them.
We do.
No, I heard chickens. I just heard straight up chickens.
There's...
How many chickens are there?
Ooh, no.
My name is Robert.
That was his name.
You're kidding. Are you serious?
His name was Robert.
Robert, is that you? The one who owns the house?
The next question that I was going to ask is who follows me up the stairs. And that's what I've always told you I think does it. Is it you, Robert?
It's Robert. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Wow. Well, we'd love to ask you a few questions. Since it was your house before, you would know, have any ashes been spread on the property? That was his voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that was
Wait,
pretty...
the world has changed.
It really has.
Oh yeah, it has.
Are you guys, as the former owners of this home, protecting me from what's at my old house? Do you know about my old house?
Well, I heard demon and then a laugh.
Alright,
Like,
we're gonna move
but
on.
that was like a little bit ago. It was in the middle of singing stuff. So. Can you say yes or no if you guys protect Amanda?
Yes, I heard yes,
I heard
but there's
yes.
something...
Yes, something
clear before
house.
that. This one was another one. The super shots I wanted us to ask you were all excited about.
Oh yeah.
So you recognize Mackie, right? Yes, I did earlier.
You did.
Who's better or more entertaining?
Thinking?
Congratulations.
I don't know. I kind of heard Mackie, but might be a little biased. I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Mackie and Amanda. Who's funnier? What?
Do you have an opinion? This is funny.
No way. Okay, who's funnier then? Mackie or Amanda? Us.
Let's move on.
Yeah. And I think they said us also, like trying to take the easy route out.
It's like when you ask your parents who their favorite child is, and they're like, "We can't have your
Yeah, we love you both."
Sure, you do. And then the last one was, did they see anything different?
Amazing.
In the afterlife.
Wait, what?
That was the last question. It's amazing.
Oh, do they see anything different? Amazing.
Just amazing things. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Do you have, before we go, is there anything else you'd like to say to us?
No, please leave.
It just said no, please on here. It just said no, please on here.
I heard that too.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. There is no way. The way it answered that question, anything different in the afterlife, it's amazing, you know?
Yes.
And then anything else, no, please leave.
Who's funnier? This is funny.
That was crazy.
And the fact it said his name. My name is Robert. Well, that's where the video's wrapping up, I guess.
Thank you guys so much for those of you who sent in questions, and sorry if we didn't read yours and get to everyone's, but I loved incorporating that.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like, someone needs to make a compilation of the answers, like just shorten that down,
Yeah.
you know?
Kaylee. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed.
Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. We know we've been slacking a little bit, but we're gonna get better. We promise.
I have ulcerative colitis now.
Anyways.
Other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.